This is a talent. This is it. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, for the first time, I'm going to be listening to a singer called RAYE. Now, RAYE has popped up a lot in my comment section, on Buy Me a Coffee, in the comments of my Patreon. She's been everywhere. So I figured it is time to react to one of her songs. Today, we're going to be listening to, live at the Royal Albert Hall, Oscar-winning Tears. I've never heard RAYE before, but you seem excited about it, so I'm excited about it. Let's dive right in. Wow.
Please give a warm heartbreak welcome to the wonderful RAYE.
Are you fucking joking? Let's go, oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you about one of the many men. Name is irrelevant, height is irrelevant. He was a 1 out of 10, I wish that I knew it then. I'm still recovering, oh, truly unvulnerable. I love a sentiment, quickly I open up, I learned my lesson then. Thought it was safe again, thought he was innocent, I was so wrong. I can't deny I was stuck in a daze, a terrible phase. You was convincing though, very believable, the role that you played. So I'll take this front row seat, and baby, baby, you can go ahead, cry those Oscar-winning tears. By one that I scream yes, baby, baby, you can go ahead, cry those Oscar-winning tears.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whoa, that's a lot to take in. We're about halfway through, and I'm already really impressed. What a stage presence. That's the first thing that just came out at me. So the first 45 seconds, first minute or so is this like film score, like orchestral sound. And I'm like, whoa, if they're laying out the red carpet for someone with this kind of sound, with this kind of soundscape, it's going to be a big artist. And she absolutely delivered so far. So I write a couple notes down as I listen to, especially first time reactions, because I'm like, there's a lot to process. And it takes a few videos to really get the full scope of the singer. But the first thing I wrote down in all caps, musical. So musical. So she comes on the stage. You've got a full orchestra. You've got a choir in the background. You've got a mixture of acoustic instruments. You've got string instruments. You've got, bassoon. You've got a brass section. You also have electronic instruments. Like you've got a keyboard back there. There's a bass going on. And you're also in the Royal Albert Hall. That's humongous. It's a big space. You've got, thousands of people watching. So she comes in and she's just immediately into the action. So that tells me very, very musical person. I read a little bit about her before, and that she has musical parents, right? So her family's musical, and that kind of musicality oftentimes only comes around when you grew up in a musical space. So I'll show you what I mean. But she comes on.
Are you fucking joking? Let's go, oh my God. Ladies and
And then she's in. Actually, I feel like she wasn't even fully ready for the orchestra to come in. But watch this.
Are you fucking joking? Let's go, oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you about one of the many men. Name is irrelevant, height is irrelevant. He was a 1 out of 10, I wish that I knew it then. I'm still recovering, oh, I'm truly unvulnerable. I love a sentiment, quickly I open up, I learned my lesson then. Thought it was safe again, thought he was innocent, I was so wrong.
Like, that is very, very impressive just to like come in like that. without missing a beat, literally and figuratively. And then she's in character. She's singing. She's really at this point at the beginning, it's kind of like a spoken in rhythm, right? There's sort of like a rap quality to it. And there's also jazzy quality to it. It's like you've got a big band going on in the background. You can hear all that brass. The second thing I wrote was really in your face, big vowels coming out of her too. So she does an and it's like whoosh. She is going to be heard. No matter what, she's going to be heard. Right there.
Stuck in a daze, a terrible phase. You was convincing, though, very believable, the role that you played. So I'll take this front row seat, and baby, you can go ahead, cry those Oscar-winning tears by falling. I scream yes, baby, you can go ahead, cry those Oscar-winning
Yeah. In a delicious voice. That's what it's all about, really, on this channel, is looking at the voice, listening to good sounds. And she's got a beautiful tone quality. She's got control over the voice. She can sing loud. She can sing soft. She can sing in rhythm. She can do spoken bits. And this is all within like 45 seconds of her entering the stage. This is a talent. This is it.
Oh, what a tragedy. It didn't have to be. Look how you talk to me. Cursing and blasphemy. Cinematography. Get this on camera, please. Oh, no one gonna believe this. Yeah, no, I can't deny it. I thought you were the man. You were the plan. Fuck you lying for. You crying for. You did it again. No, so I'll take this front row seat, baby. And baby, you can go ahead. Cry those Oscar-winning tears by falling. I scream yes, baby, you can go ahead. Cry those Oscar-winning tears. You can miss me with the bullshit, 'cause I can see right through your tears. 9 o'clock entertainment. Oh man, I wish I could tape it. Sit down, no tissues, no string section, no tiny violin. For the last time I'm your audience, I'll take this front row seat. Baby, you can go ahead and cry.
Damn. Whew. All right, we're going to end that there. Holy smokes. I thought she gave us everything she got in the first half. She had us in the first half, not going to lie. But then she really brought even more to the table, which is so impressive. So I have another list of notes. This song, RAYE's voice, it feels like it should be in a Bond film. You know, that like powerful but sexy voice. It's clear. She's spitting out the words, which I always love in a singer. Let's go through my list though. So the next thing I wrote was range. Vocal range galore. We just saw at the very end there. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Singing high. She went up there. She went to her falsetto. She was belting it out. She was giving us the low notes too. That spoken quality. Everything was clear about it, which I also really love. Because again, if you have range, that's good for you. great. Congratulations. If you can do riffs and vocal effects, also good for you. Congratulations. Those two things do not impress me. They don't. Unless you sound good while doing them. And RAYE certainly sounds good when she does these things. So there's a little bit of riffing in there. Certainly showed her range, but it sounded good. So I don't really care that it's high or low or it's fast or slow. It has to sound good. That rhymed. That was pretty cool. Okay, the next thing I wrote on my list was performance. She is using the space. I love the fact that she took the microphone off the stand. She took up the space. This is Royal Albert Hall. You have to move around. You have to take the space. You've got a big band behind you. You got a wonderful choir going on too, and a big audience. So use the space. And RAYE is certainly not afraid of that big space. While I was going to this video, I saw on the sidebar of recommended videos, her performing at an NFL game. I don't know if it was a Super Bowl or what it is, but that's another big stage. So she's clearly not afraid to let her rip in those big moments. So if you have more recommendations of RAYE for me, leave them in the comments. Buy Me a Coffee is probably the best place to put it because it'll get bumped up to the top of the list and you'll see it more. You'll see it sooner on the channel. Third thing I wrote was clarity, which I harp on all the time. I even mentioned it a few times in this video. Clarity is so important to me because I want to understand, first of all, what you're singing about. I want to understand what the melody or what the tune actually is. I don't want it to get buried in a full texture of the orchestra and the choir and the smoke and the flames and the audience. I want to hear the song in every performance. And RAYE really delivered on that. I love that. Clarity of text, clarity of tone as well. She just sounds really good too. Like she's just putting a lot of emphasis and a lot of effort into the clarity of the text. She's really close to the microphone and she's just spitting it out. At the same time though, which I appreciate, I don't know how she finds this balance. It's actually quite cool, is that really nonchalant, sort of jazzy, smooth singing, but it's still really clear and precise. Yet it has that element of sort of like laziness that we love in jazz and songs that kind of have a swing and kind of a flow to them.
No string section, no tiny violin. For the last time I'm your audience, I'll take this front row seat. Baby, you can go and cry.
Ooh. That's fantastic. So fill me in. Is this her song? I'm assuming this is hers. I'm assuming she wrote it because she's like an independent artist. And I read a little bit too about how her songs reflect her life and her life in the industry and all that stuff. So that's kind of cool to have that personal connection. And when you write music that has a personal connection like that, I think audiences are more likely to gravitate towards you. Like you're more likely to get a really passionate fan base when it can connect with people. You know, like Nightwish, for example, their music is so cuts you right in the heart, and because of that, their fan base is extremely passionate. And because I've seen RAYE pop up so many times in my comment section, I have a feeling that the RAYE fans are also like that. And if you're watching this and you are a RAYE fan, let me know your thoughts on this artist and her journey and where I should kind of go next, because she's really, really impressive on many different levels. And that's kind of how I judge singers, right? I first and foremost, I listen to the voice, and then we look at other things like, what is their performance practices like? What are they doing on stage? Do they take up the space? Do they tell stories? Do they, there's a long list of things that go into making an artist great. And because RAYE is so popular, I mean, this video's got millions and millions and millions of views. There's a reason for that. And this rabbit hole that I'm hoping to go down of RAYE, we, me and you, hope to discover and uncover why RAYE is just so endearing, why we love her so much. So that's our project. That's our goal going forward with RAYE. I'm looking forward to exploring more of her work in large settings like this, but also smaller, more intimate settings, because that's a different side of an artist that it's nice to see. So you know where to leave the comments in the comment section and buy me a coffee. I need your recommendations. I do. So I feel like we've opened up the can of worms of RAYE. Great singer, great stage presence, a wonderful storyteller, and I'm really excited to go down the rabbit hole. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and check out some of the videos that are about to pop up on your screen in just a moment. Don't forget, leave me recommendations in the comment section and buy me a coffee if you want them at the top of the list. You can also check out Patreon. That's down in the comment or in the description as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.
Section, no tiny violin. For the last time, I'm your audience. I'll take this front row seat.